Yeah, hi class. Let me give you an idea how you might do week 2 assignment 2, the form group assignment. And just some tips here. I mean, if it were me, I'm going to do it in Photoshop. I just created an image that is 650 by 5000. I'm going to crop that, don't worry, but I just wanted lots of space there. 650 wide's about right for this. There's a number of different ways you can make your. What I'm going to do is just create my designs right in here. So you can see I'm in Photoshop. I've got my selection tool. The first thing I want is a border, a hairline border, and I want it on a separate layer. I'm going to hit new layer, and I'm going to give myself, that's enough room for a nice little composition. You can see the examples on my website currently are a lot of the old one design examples, but we're going to do 4 here. Now the reason we have a border is to constrain the white space so that we have a composition, not just a floating logo. So let me stroke that. Make sure you have black in the foreground. Edit stroke. We're going to stroke it with 1 pixel. Boom, you got a nice hairline border. Now we need a form group. I'm just going to create a simple one, just for time. Ellipse Tool. That's a vector shape. Watch, it's going to create a new layer in there. And let's see. I want 4 of those, right? So I am going to hold down my Alt Option key, and I'm just gonna, again, I'm gonna make something pretty simple. Let's make a white. Let's make a white one now and kind of mix it up, and we'll put that there, holding down the Shift key. All right. That is okay. So that's my form group. I am going to shift click through my layers window, and I'm going to merge those layers into one shape. I also have auto select on my move tool, so I can move that around. Now translation is just copying, right? And not rotating, not flipping, not doing anything like that, right? So that's not a great design, but let's say I'm done with that design. I want to create a second design. Now I can duplicate my layer here. Might as well call this border. I can duplicate that by dragging it to the layer icon there, and then I can just hit my V for my move tool, hold down my Shift key, and I can bring that puppy down. Okay, nice little margin. I'm going to repeat the process. Look, I can go and grab my super unit form. I can bring it down here. Now in this one, I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to do Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal, and you can see I've got some interesting possibilities. Now look, if I'm going to group this, I can link those layers. That means I can work them as a group, and then I can also hold down my Alt Option key and I can copy them. Let's call that design number 2. Now I'm going to do that 2 more times, and we're just going to kind of run through this like on a cooking show where you don't actually see me cook it in the oven, but we're going to pull it out of the oven at this point. Let me create 2 more designs, and I'll show you how I want it labeled. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick how to rotate. Control T or Apple T on the Mac. I love this command. I use it all the time. Control T, and I can. If you hold down your Shift key, it does it in increments. So here I'm going to get, my rotation. I just wanted to show you that, and then I can play with this. I can copy it. I can rotate that one around. It's very intuitive working in these programs once you get the basic shapes down. I also said you could use dilation. So if you want to resize these, you can. So let's pretend that you're finished with your designs and they look a heck of a lot better than this. I'm going to crop this. I drag a selection tool around it. Whoa. And I do image. Hold on. Image crop. Boom. I double click my hand tool to just see how everything's fitting. Double click the magnifying glass to get it so it's looks like it's it's going to look like on the web page. Now down here, this is very important. Copy your super unit, resize it down so it's distinguishable. It's available there for the viewer. Title your work over here with title, name, and year, and make that, of course, black. And you should be good to go. We do need the techniques used in the written component.